internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I post mostly lifestyle content, including this video where I show you 20 different types of college students. So I'm a sophomore in college and I have noticed many different types of students that I see in almost every class. And I'm not trying to shame them or say one way's better or worse than another. I'm just bringing these to your attention. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and let's just get into this.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
This is the person that texts the whole class, whether it's on their phone or using iMessage on their MacBook. They're constantly texting, and you can tell because you're sitting around them and you see the messages pop up on their computer or their phone just keeps buzzing.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Always walks in late every single class. Whether it's 2 minutes late or 20 minutes late, they never show up on time. And I understand that some classes are farther away from others, but if your last class is a little bit farther away, at least let the teacher know.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Doesn't show up to multiple classes every month for no apparent reason. Usually this happens with earlier classes when the person just doesn't feel like coming because it's early.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
They know all the material before the teacher even covers it. They probably have to take the class as a requirement because they already know all you can basically know about the subject.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
This is the person that asks questions for everything, which is fine because it's good to ask questions when you don't understand something. If you have a question that you don't want to ask, the question asker has you covered because they'll probably ask it.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
They walk super slow everywhere. That's all I can really say about this one, and sometimes super awkward to try to walk around them without them thinking that you're being mean or walking super fast.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
The person that dresses up to a class. Whether it's wearing heels and a dress or a suit and a tie, I've seen both done before. This person likes to dress up.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Talks to their friend or someone around them the whole class to the point where it can be distracting to the people around them.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
There is always at least one shy kid in every class, and you can tell because they don't raise their hand or contribute to discussions as often or maybe even never.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
No shade here whatsoever because we all have those classes that we struggle with a little bit more than others, but this is a person that you can kind of tell does not understand the material or concepts that are being covered.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Opposite of the slowpoke, this person rushes from class to class, kind of speed walking, and if they were going a little bit faster, it would be considered jogging.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
I feel like everyone likes music, but this person likes to show that they like music. Instead of wearing headphones, they like to blast their music on their way to class from the speaker of their phones.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
You can tell who the Greek kids are from day one of class. They'll have water bottles, laptop stickers, shirts, hats, accessories, you name it, with their Greek or sorority name on it.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Similar to the Greek kids, they also have clothes and backpacks with their sports on it. They also somehow find a way to break up their sport and everything, and will probably have a couple days of excused absence throughout the semester.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Another person who might have excused absences, the religious, usually blends in unless their religion is not as common. For example, I'm Catholic, so all the holidays that I celebrate match up with when we have off for school because it's a popular religion. But some of the more unpopular religions might have time off to celebrate holidays when we don't have off.
And I can take you out of the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Will stamp their fingers on the keyboard so loud that it will give you a headache. It can drive others around them super crazy, but they don't seem to notice, or if they do, they don't care.
And I can take you out the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
This is a classic type of student, and it just also happens to apply to college students. They're always cracking jokes and making the class laugh.
And I can take you out the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
They never remember when assignments, quizzes, tests, and projects are due, and they'll probably ask you at the beginning of class if something was due that day.
And I can take you out the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Whether it's looking at their phone or copying the answers of someone next to them, cheaters also manage to make their way into college, though there's less of them in college than there are in high school.
And I can take you out the stratosphere. Oh, up there the air is clear.
Will challenge almost anything the professor says. Maybe they think they're better than the professor, but they never just accept what they're taught, which can be good or bad. So that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. As I said in the intro, if you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos just like this one. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Me talking in my sleep. I don't wanna come back down.
The worst part about using this camera is that the start record button is like hidden behind the thing, whereas on the camera I have now, the recording button is right on top and I can see it. Show you 20. Is that backwards? I can't tell if it's gonna be backwards when I film it. No, it's backwards to me, so it's the right way. Another person who might have excused absences, the religious, wait, yeah, that's the name of it. Professor, but whatever that is. Where's the off button?